skill today will be on speaking class. It is going to be a Form 2 class, and it will be based on, firstly, the main skill for the learning standard is to express opinions about simple spoken or written advice given to themselves or others, and the complementary skill will be to explain simple content from what pupils have read. Okay? Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, class. I have a question for you. Okay? I want to know first, are you all tired today?
Yes.
So you can't wait to have your lunch, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I know if I ask you this question, do you like food? Do you?
Yes.
Of course you do. Okay, now because I asked you that because I'm pretty sure you all prefer dessert. Who doesn't prefer dessert here? Please, raise your hand. Okay, no problem. It's also a preference. But who does? Who prefers dessert? Yeah, I know, right? Who doesn't prefer a sweet and sweet and tasty snack after a salty and savory meal? Right? Okay, do you know what happens actually when you take a lot of this dessert? We can eat it, but there are going to be some kind of effects that affect us if we take it too much. Who knows what they are?
Diabetes.
Yes. Yes, a lot more actually. And okay, great. But for those who don't know, I'm going to show you a video.
Hey, Belly. Tell your boss that I just arrived.
Hey, show a little respect, you little thing, okay? To you, I'm Mr. Stomach.
Whatever you say, Mr. Little Belly.
Hey, boss, here's a sugar that says he wants to talk to you. Is it true?
Yes, let me talk to him.
Are you sure, boss? There are already several of them today.
You don't have to worry about it. Let me talk to him.
Okay, boss, you are the boss. Hey, small intestine. Okay, here comes another sugar, and careful, because this one's a character.
He's already here, man.
Hey, to be a small intestine, you look pretty fat, buddy.
Look who's talking about fat, man. Okay, raise your arms. Look at the dark spot.
Yeah?
Okay, boss, here's another fool on the way.
Booyaka!
Hey, finally. Come, let's get on with it. We don't have much time. Chop, chop.
Oh, we're looking forward to it. What will you want? More cortex or more frontal lobe, boss?
Lobe, goat. Go for the lobe.
Are you ready, boss? Here we go. Enjoy it.
Dopamine, leading me to happiness, take me away from reality. Dopamine makes me fly as high as I can.
Zoinks, our time is up. That's it. Go. I have to keep working.
What? But if I haven't finished, boss, where the heck do you want me to go?
I don't know. To the liver, for example.
What? More sugar? Don't they see that I'm so full of fat, for God's sake? Hey, Pancreas Daddy, release insulin, my man.
I'm releasing to the limit, but it doesn't want to hear me. It seems to have some resistance.
Ah, so nice. And so, we're sitting all day on the computer, aren't we? Well, no way. To the storage. Oh, God. And now where the heck am I?
Welcome to the abdominal fat deposit, my friend. Nobody wants us here, and yet nobody takes us out.
Yeah.
Okay, as you saw what happened in the video, this person, what became of the person in the video? What happened inside his body? Why was that all that fat stored? Yes, too much sugar. And remember what the liver said? Oh man, we're always sitting in front of the computer. So that's why. That's the reason why all the fat is just stored. Okay? Now, my question for you is, what makes a person physically healthy? Yes? Exercise, yes. Are there more responses? Diet. Any more responses?
balanced lifestyle.
The balanced lifestyle. Okay, we've got it on point. Now, let me make it more specific. Do you think, okay, based on that video you saw earlier, do you think it's okay to eat chocolate every day? No? Okay, why? Why is it not okay actually? Contain a lot of sugar. Okay? Yeah. Contains dairy. Alright? So, are you all saying you all agree that it is not okay to eat chocolate every day?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes.
Alright. Then let me ask you, is it okay to eat only vegetables every day? Only vegetables. Oh, but why? Yes. So that is one thing. Now, why I asked you this in the first place is because the first question is also a subjective question. We can say that it is not okay to eat chocolate every day, but that is because most of us here are not practicing an active lifestyle. Is it true or not?
Yes.
Yeah, it's because we do not have time. That's why we say that chocolate is not something we should eat every day. Also because it is expensive. Or more on the costly side. So, now, the reason why I also brought this up is because these two questions here are supposed to make you realize that, like I said, if you agree that we can't just eat vegetables, then what should we actually do? If we can't eat chocolate every day, what should we actually do? We have to, yes, we have to practice a balanced diet. Okay? So, that is why for today, we are going to be talking about or discussing about
Balanced diet.
Yes. Right. So now, this is the Malaysian food pyramid. Did you know that actually the food pyramid here is specifically Malaysian because it's not the general one you see where the vegetables and fruits are below. Because we Malaysians, Asians, we eat a lot of rice. Exactly. So in this case, we are people who need a lot of carbohydrates. That is our biggest nutrients that we consume in our daily life. So now what do you see here? In this biggest category. Yes. So this is what makes up the carbohydrates, the biggest part of the pyramid. And then there is the vegetables. Okay. Do you know what some of the vegetables are? What do you eat every day? Carrots. Broccoli. Tomatoes. Okay. Here, fruit. Bananas. Mangoes. Apples. Yes. And this is the second level. And on the third tier, we have milk. Milk and milk products. But the milk products are not present, like cheese and butter. And then on this side, we have fish. Protein, yes. Eggs, fish, chicken. And finally, at the very top, we have fat. See, like just now, you said we can't eat it every day. But according to this is supposed to be what we can eat every day. And it is at the very top right there. So it really depends on our lifestyle again. And we have to keep that in mind. But of course, this is also very subjective and it depends on the person themselves. If the person already is facing some kind of health problem that cannot be avoided, it may be genetic, then we also have to consider factors like that. Because not everyone can follow the same food plan, the daily food plan. Alright? So now we have okay, in the food pyramid here, I bet you all said you like food, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a favorite food, it will fall into this category. One of these categories you see here. If you like dessert, then it goes at the very top. Exactly. Okay? Is it clear so far?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, I want to ask you all, because you said you have a favorite food, do you know how to say that you like that food and why? You do or you do not? Maybe some of you do, but some of you don't. It's okay. Just respond if you do. Maybe raise up your hand if you do. If you do know how to provide a response on say that you like a food here. What I mean is that you basically say, I like, for example, bananas because they make me go to the bathroom. Okay. So, it's okay if you all are still unfamiliar because these are actually the words that you can use to give opinions, okay? The first, top one is there, are, I,
Prefer.
I,
Like.
I,
Dislike.
I think,
That.
in,
My opinion.
I.
am all opinion.
Okay, so you all get what these are. They are actually vocabulary or phrases that indicate that you want to start giving an opinion. And after you have given your opinions, you state, oh my gosh, today is an unlucky day. Let us try reloading the page. All right. So, after you have stated your opinion, which is indicated in green, for example, I like I said earlier, bananas. Why? Then you say?
Because.
Because. Okay, because what? For example, here. Okay? I dislike fried bananas because I would rather eat the fruit fresh. And then, the second example would be?
Potatoes is best eaten mashed because its starchy texture is simply delicious.
Okay, do all of you understand the first and second example here?
Yes.
But these are not your opinions. These are just example opinions. Okay? So, now if you understand that, I want to ask all of you to, maybe a volunteer to use I think that and give me an example. You can use this format. It's all right. So, can I have a volunteer? Yes, you.
I think that chocolate is very delicious to be eaten because of how sweet it is.
I see. Good. So, now that is a example from your classmate we can use. Now, again, we've seen the food pyramid just now, and these are examples, side by side. But you don't need to do this, you don't need to look at this now. I will come back to this later, because we are going to finish giving you what you need to know, which is, don't worry, don't make you feel overwhelmed, because the information is just there for you to use. You don't have to remember anything or memorize. You just have to understand the content of this, okay? Okay. So now the thing that you should do is actually see this, okay? Yes, this one. Okay, so as you can see here, you don't need to memorize this like I said. You just need to understand. Just like you saw the top of the food pyramid, the top of the food pyramid is at the very bottom here. Fat, oil, sugar, and salt. Same goes for here. Okay, but the difference is that this one is for how much you have to eat a day, and this one is some of the functions of the categories of food located in the food pyramid that I showed you all earlier. Okay, so the rice, noodles, bread, cereals. What is that again? What is the category? Carbohydrates. Yes, and that you have to eat this much. So I will not elaborate. You can see it's going to be shown to you how much you need to eat, and you just need to understand that this is the amount that is recommended. It's not say that you should eat. It's just recommended to you for your daily consumption, as well as here showing you what it does. And imagine, can you imagine if you don't have one of these nutrients in your system, then what will happen? What do you think will happen?
Disease.
Yes, disease. Okay, that will stand for example, if you don't have enough protein, then you don't have enough minerals and vitamins, which will lead to disease, as your classmate said. Now, I want to ask all of you, if you receive these handouts, okay? Do you have, all of you, do you have this, activity number 2? All of you should have this, as well as this one with the name 1 and name 2 on top. That is a pair work. Do you have it?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Now, I want you to look at it. Look at the activity 1. Activity 1, pair work, working pairs. Do you all have pairs in your group?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, I want you to look at the question A. Hence, I will read this. It says to fill in the blanks with 3 or 4 of your favorite foods. You may use the empty space to note down points on why you like the food. Okay? So, all of you said you have a favorite food, right? But I bet you all have more than one. So, what I want you to do is to actually write it down in the 3 spaces, as you can see here. Can you do that?
Yes.
Alright, so discuss with your partner what 3 foods you want to choose, like your most favorite foods. Okay, have you all written something? 3 things?
Yes.
You all have? Say, I have.
I have.
Okay, great. Now, if you're done with activity A, I want you to turn to the second page with name 2. Name 2. Yes, it is the second pair work paper that I have provided. Okay, are you all looking at it?
Yes.
Okay, now, as you can see, it says here, together with your partner, think and write down 1 opinion in each sentence. There is an each there. This is just not written. For each food, explaining why you like it. And later you'll have to say it out loud, okay? So, You can use the food that you had written just now on the earlier page, which is the first page. And now, using these examples, you can use this format. Actually, use this format to write why you like or dislike the food that you have chosen. Okay? I'll give you. Is everything clear so far?
Yes.
Okay. I'll give you about 3 minutes to do that. Is that okay? 3 or 4? Okay. Sure.
Because I like the spicy food because I like the yeah. Spicy because spicy is taste. No, it's spicy. It's not taste.
Okay, are you all halfway done?
Yes.
Okay. I'll give you all 1 more minute. Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay.
What's up?
Okay. Okay, everybody. It's all right if you have not finished. Right now, I'm going to select a random person, and I want you to tell me what your opinion is. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to point. You. Yes, you. All right. Yeah.
I like eating Caesar salad because they are perfectly balanced in the nutrients that I need.
Okay, you like eating Caesar salad. Nice. What about you?
I like because when I like spicy sauce.
Nice. Okay. So she likes corn dogs because of the taste. And maybe you? Okay. Yeah, you.
I like to eat cereals because it is a good source of fiber.
I see. Very good. You need fiber to process and digest. Okay. So now, do you all understand how you use this
Yes.
in speaking, writing, and then when you say it out loud, that is the format you need to use. Okay. And now we move on to the second activity, which is the individual activity. Right now, all I want you to do is, can someone read out the question for me? Yeah.
Is it E or B?
A.
Read the following advice given by Carl to his friend Mark.
Okay, can you also read the following advice?
Hey Bob, did you know? I think you should just stop drinking milk altogether. It's just full of sugar, fattening, and bad for your skin. Also, let's just skip the veggies, huh? They just taste awful and are so green.
Okay, I bet you all have an opinion on this already inside your heads.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so what I want you to do is just write very short points on what you think. You don't need to use the format that I showed earlier, just what you think. If you're not sure, you can refer to this on the whiteboard, on the screen, sorry. If you all have any questions, just raise up your hand. I will come to you. Like I said, just points. You don't need to write a full sentence. And if any of you are done, just raise your hand, okay? You're done? Okay. I know all of you are still writing, but is it alright if you share your points using the format given earlier? In my opinion, or I like, I dislike, and then because why?
In my opinion, I dislike Carl's advice because it does not lead to a healthy lifestyle.
Yes, that is good. You have used the format that is needed. And of course, it is not a healthy lifestyle because Carl thinks that milk is simply not required. Okay? As you can see here, what does milk do? Exactly. Alright. Thank you. Thank you very much. Are there any more who have finished? Okay, yeah, you.
In my opinion, Carl probably will have trouble with his digestion and probably facing constipation because lack of fiber from veggie will cause the food to lead to constipation because it's lack of fiber.
I see. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your answer. Alright. So now we've heard from two of your friends. Do you all understand? Could you all like hear what they said? Two friends who stood up just now. So based on what she said, you understand that the format here is to use in my opinion and because, right? So for later, I think you all can just send in your work to me and I will mark the rest of it. And then if anything, I will provide my comments, okay?
Okay, sure.
Now, I want to come back to the closure. So, as you can see here just now, it says, what does it read? Skip diet. Yeah. Because remember that this requires a balanced diet, not eating just one thing or trying to restrain yourself for something else. Okay? So now, can I know if any of you have learned something today? Can you recall? One of you, what are the phrases that we use today in order for you to provide an opinion. Could you say that again one more time? All right, and finally, when you want to give your reason before that, what do you say? Because. Yes, because. Okay? Okay, so that is all. Thank you.